Okay, I guess you know already. In Buddhism, we also have 10 commandments for higher practitioners. For normal people, for lay people, only 5. The 5 precepts that I have mentioned at the time of initiation, okay?
Yes, yes.
It is similar to the 10 commandments here, which is, I guess, extracted from the Bible, the Holy Bible. Okay, Moses went to Sinai mountain, and then he entered those very thick bushes where the fire and the cloud were is supposed to be, where God appeared to him. And then he listened to God with all his heart. God told him thus, "You go back to tell your people these commandments that I will tell you right now. I am the one who took you out of Egypt and freed you from the slavery there. Number 1, you will not worship other deities or God before me. Means God is the only one. They should only worship God. Understand, yeah?
Yes.
And then the second, you will not make any statues of any of these deities or similar like that, either within the sky or under the earth. You will not bow down or worship these statues that symbolizes those deities, because I am your God. I am a jealous God. I guess it's just a kind of translation. God is not jealous. If it's a real God, the high God is not jealous. It's just that you should not worship God and lower deities. You see what I'm saying? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
And even making statues out of them to worship them. And that's a no-no. That's idolatry. They call it, right?
Yes, Master.
No good. Number 3, God transmitted the 10 commandments to Moses. Okay? This is a number 3. The third commandment is, you will not call the name of God aloud. Well, we don't, right?
Yes.
After initiation, you repeat the name of God and relate it to God only in silence, and use the tongue of the mind to repeat when you need to, and during meditation. It's the same, right? Remember?
Yes, Master.
So this is a thing that God has even told Moses, I guess, to give him initiation and then give him these 10 commandments, and whoever has initiation with Moses later on will have to do the same. Keep the commandments and do not recite the names of God or relate it under God to anyone or without any reason.
Yes.
Like the last time we talked about another story, only the high priest will refer to God's name on that special day only, in a special room, special chamber in the temple. Just like when we give initiation, we go into the special place, any quiet, private place, yeah?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
In our ashram, and to give the initiation.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And then you will learn to repeat the name of God only at that time. And afterward you repeat in silence, yeah, with the tongue of the mind and with the soul. Okay. All right, that's number 3. Number 4, the 4th commandment is that you have to keep the Sabbath day as a sacred day. Yeah. Just like on the Sunday or something, we go meditate together. Yeah? A group meditation. At that day, you forsake everything. You leave all the physical activities and any labor work behind in order to come and attend the group meditation together. On that day, you don't do anything more. That's what God commands. He say, you work 6 days. And during these 6 days, you do everything that you need to do, in your physical environment and activities. But on the 7th day, they call it Sabbath in the Bible, huh? On the 7th day, that is the day that you worship God. And on that day, you and anyone who stays with you should not do any labor work or physical work, because in 6 days God created heaven and earth and oceans and all the things that are existing on earth and in the ocean, etc., or in heaven, like stars and stuff, yeah, moon, sun. And then on the seventh day, God blessed the Sabbath and made it holy. Yeah, the seventh day is a holy day. Maybe that's why we call the end of the week Sunday. Yeah.
Yes.
Or in Chinese and Vietnamese, I don't know about other countries, but in Chinese Vietnamese we call that the day of God. Yeah. Jing Chỉ Thiên. Thiên means sky, also means God. Yeah. In Vietnam we call it also as the day of the Lord. Okay? Ngày Chủ nhật. Okay? Chủ nhật hay Chúa nhật is the same, meaning the day of the Lord, of our Master, of the Lord. Maybe that's why. So that day, Jing Chỉ Thiên means Sunday, is a holy day, is a blessed day, is a sacred day. So in that day, God told his worshippers at that time not to do any physical work, but to worship God only. Yeah? Sunday mostly we go for meditation. Yes. And now we still do that, but we do it every day. Normally, God doesn't mean you only do it that day, meaning that to gather together that day to do it. Like a group meditation that we do every Sunday, remember?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And now we do it more. And every day we do our homework at home. We meditate individually or with family members or with a small group of fellow disciples. But Sunday we group together in the ashram. Remember that? Yes? So that's what God even say that before nowadays. But that's normal. It just becomes normal like that. Because in this world, Sunday, mostly people don't work anyway. Yeah, so they get together and worship God, or they go to the church still. You see, tradition still that you go to the church on Sunday.
Yeah. Yes.
Sun means heaven also. Yeah, that's why they say Sunday. Because the sun symbolizes God. In Vietnam or in other countries, they call it heaven, the sky. You see what I'm saying? The sky also means heaven. And the sun is the brightest in the sky. So it symbolizes heaven.
Yes.
And it's for heaven that day, for God that day. In the Western terminology. In our terminology, the Asians, they call it the day of the Lord. Day of God. All right. So now, number 5. You have to respect your father and your mother so that your days will be also extended on earth. And because God will bless you that way. In China or in Vietnam, we say, if you respect the elderly, you will live a longer life. You will live longer life. Yeah, this is similar to what God's saying here. Huh? If you respect your parents and take care of them, then you will be blessed to have a longer life on earth. Number 6. You will not kill. Number 7. You will not have sexual misconduct. It is saying here like you don't commit adultery. Okay? Like if you're married, you don't have another physical relationship with somebody else outside of your marriage. Number 8, you will not steal. But Jesus said, whoever steals for bread is not guilty. Okay? Yeah, it depends also. You don't steal on purpose to take away other people's property if you don't need it. But whoever steals bread because of hunger is not guilty. I agree with what Jesus said.
Yes.
When we are in desperate situation, if we cannot ask, then we just take a piece of bread and thank God for that. Then it's different from stealing. Understand me, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, you will not steal things that don't belong to you. Number 9, you will not be a false witness in the accusation for somebody else near you or next to you. Like you don't go to the court and, wrongly accuse somebody just for your own benefit or anything else that you know for sure that person didn't do what you say he did. That even God doesn't allow. But nowadays, politicians, they do anything. You saw that yourself. If you're American, you know already, right?
Yes.
Number 10, you will not envy the property of your neighbors, yeah, or the wife of someone that near you or you know, or any of the servants of that person that you know, or any of the animals of that person, the person that you know, or anything at all of the other person, of your neighbor or somebody that you know, that you envy, you jealous of, and you want them for yourself. Should not do that. Actually, this also should be in stealing, right? Yeah, same, but maybe not. Maybe not. Stealing is more physical, like you go and take something. But this is even not envy, not wanting the things that belong to others. Yeah? Actually, stealing food is a small step. It's not much. When he's poor and hungry or steals for his family or somebody in need, it's not too bad. I don't condemn that. If they need it, it's different. Okay, huh? Yeah.
Yes,
But some people steal big, They steal people's land, people's country, people's properties, people's reputations, people, how you say, success. All this is worse than small theft. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yes. And that including those politicians who did everything possible, but not properly, not appropriately, in order to harm the opponent or to climb on top of the opponent in order to get the power in the wrong way, not honestly. You know it already, yeah?
Yes, Master.
In different countries we have that. So now you have enough. You know already the 10 commandments. You all right? In Buddhism, there are also 10 commandments for the second step of Buddhism. Higher, a little higher than the 5 precepts. But almost similar, I think, almost similar. It boils down to the 5 precepts. If you keep the 5 precepts well, that includes many things already. Everything else is just more detailed.